saying before, I would like to quickly wrap up what has been MRI Together meeting so far. Uh, so yeah, the theme for this meeting was breaking boundaries, and the concept was to try to cover the whole MRI community around the world. So far, we have attendees from all from the globe, more than 250 registrants from more than 80 cities and more than 30 countries. We have various backgrounds among our attendees. We have a lot of PhD students, postdocs, faculty, and MRI technologists. Uh, the idea was to have uh, animated and time flexible sessions. So we have original recordings replayed in order to accommodate for both for all the different time zones that we have among our registrants. Moderator-led discussions, interactive activities and tutorials, social interludes, and talks uploaded. Talks also will be uploaded on YouTube and Bilibili later on. So we have this flexible session timing. Basically, we divided all of the sessions in two different like groups of time zones. So this was the schedule for people in Asia and Australia between 4:30 and 9:30 UTC time, and between 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. for Europe, Africa, and America. Yeah, as I was saying before, we included different types of sessions, keynote lectures, recorded sessions, tutorials, panel discussions, poster sessions, interactive activities, and classic talks. And I would like to share with you some highlights of what we've been covering in each of the days of this meeting. So first of all, we have, in day one, we had the opening session on open and reproducible science in MRI, what is missing. So we, the speaker shared with us an overview of progress in open and reproducible MRI science, reflections on researcher responsibility versus systematic limitations. And there was a lemma that was repeated multiple times, which was don't lose sight of the real goal, which was quite insightful, to be honest, because yes, sometimes we actually lose the real goal. So then we had the open-minded AI deployment in MRI session, in which deep learning strategies for ultra low field MRI were explored, and also AI applications in clinical neuroimaging. Then we had the challenges of AI in open science session, in which bias, fairness, and transparency issues in MRI-related AI were explored, and also we explored reproducibility challenges in modern AI pipelines. For day two, we had in the morning session on data sharing considerations for MRI. So it was interesting to explore ethical and legal frameworks for public data sharing, which is a very critical issue nowadays because of the the arising of AI. Practical workflows for sharing MRI datasets, and an overview of key networks and community initiatives. Then we had the Between Disruption and Tradition session, challenges of the MRI researcher, in which generative AI for coding and data analysis were discussed, navigating research careers and global academic pressures, and there was a best prompt challenge with an interactive panel discussion later on. So then on that same day, there was a session about MRI in low and mid-income countries. Real-world challenges of MRI access in these countries was discussed. Technology transfer and capacity building strategies for these sort of countries was discussed as well, and innovations and examples from the global south were presented. So then the last session of this second day was on reproducibility and accessibility in MRI, in which there was a discussion on practices that improve reproducibility across labs, a discussion also on accessibility-focused approaches to democratize MRI tools and practical steps to lower technical and resource barriers. So day 3 started with the Open Science MRI for Everyone session from radiographers to students. This one was quite interesting in the sense that the different talks that were included were from uh, from a different perspective than most of the previous ones, in the sense that they were more educationally focused, and also they had like a very strong perspective from the radiography side. So inclusive MRI education approaches were discussed here, open source tools for training and outreach, radiographer-led research examples, and there was also a very quite interesting MRI artifact identification game. Then the second session was on simulation MRI from acquisition to motion correction, in which there were a couple of hand-on sessions on motion correction workflows, and there was also a discussion on software for advanced simulations, optimization, and reconstruction. Then we had a session on a focus on body MRI session, in which advances in body and whole body MRI were presented, open source motion correction tools and a hands-on demo was introduced as well, and emerging clinical and technical applications were also presented. Then the last session of this day was the early career researcher initiatives for advancing open science, in which a glymphatic imaging work by ECRs was presented. Also, there was a discussion around a MICAI challenge initiative for open PVS segmentation. And finally, technical and methodological lessons were also discussed in this session. So finally, in this last day, we had a couple of minutes ago the collaboration and contributions from early career researchers session, in which we had talks from ECRs outside North America and Europe. We had a Q&A session and a mentor-led roundtable on career development, and some opportunities for international collaboration were also discussed. And now we're here in the closing session, in which we will have our keynote speaker discussing about low field MRI and open hardware. So that's kind of the summary of what we covered in the last couple of days. And now we would like to continue because I skipped this activity in the previous summary. We also had a poster competition in which we had posters from 8 participants. We had a wide range of MRI and open science topics covered there. There were 2 poster sessions. You will be able to probably have a look at them later as well. I mean, the poll is already finished, but you can still have a look at the posters that these participants presented. The idea was for them to present 2-minute power pitches, and yeah, there were 2 awards, one from the organizing committee and other one chosen by the public. And yeah, we're now announcing the winners for each of them. So first of all, for the best poster award granted by the organizing committee, we have that the winner is Matteo Cencini. So sorry if my pronunciation was not perfect. So I don't know if Matteo is here in the audience, but anyway, congratulations to him. And if he's not here, we are going to be in touch with him promptly. So congratulations again to Matteo. And the public award was for Corbinian Eckstein. So congratulations again. We're going to be in contact with them promptly in order to give them their corresponding prizes. And yeah, so lastly, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. We have our gold sponsor, Albin, our silver sponsor, Siemens Healthineers, and also the media sponsor, Caliber MRI. So thank you to all of them for making this MRI Together meeting possible. We would like to, of course, acknowledge all of the speakers that we had in all of the different sessions that we had in these couple of days. And I would like to also personally acknowledge my colleagues in the organizing committee. We have Anais, Guillermo, Eugenius, Gigi, and Jacqueline from all around the world, as you can see here. And well, we have myself as well. And yeah, thank you to all of them. I think that the event was quite a success so far. We're gonna provide you with a more critical evaluation by the end of it. So thank you, of course, as well to the audience for your participation. We had a very large number of registrants, which is really cool. So thank you all, and see you next year in MRI Together 2026.